Hello. You know, one of my fondest memories of Christmas was being at school back in London and my dad dressing up as Santa Claus. I was absolutely beaming with pride and joy. It was just fantastic. My dad as Santa Claus. And there's a wonderful tradition of Christmas movies that are very classic in style. My all-time favourite Christmas movie is Scrooge with Alastair Sim. There will never be a better Ebenezer Scrooge. Mark my words. Even Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Some people say no, it's an action movie, but it's set at Christmas. It's a Christmas movie, and Christmas does figure quite prominently in the storytelling, as it does with Violent Night, directed by Tommy Wirkola and written by Pat Casey and Josh Miller. This is quite a clever movie. I caught it on Netflix. I had no idea it was on there. I was just scrolling through and I thought, oh, I want to see that. And being a fan of David Harbour, John Leguizamo and a virtually unrecognisable Beverly D'Angelo, who I've always enjoyed since Every Which Way But Loose, the Clint Eastwood movie, where she was Echo. There's a very funny, well, she has a couple of funny lines. I mean, she's just a walking riot fest in this, but there's one joke referring to Jean-Claude Van Damme which is gold. And I really enjoyed this one. Of a lot of modern Christmas movies, this was a lot of fun. Yes, it's quite excessively violent in places, with more than a little nod to Home Alone in its style. But I'll tell you, Harbour was absolutely fantastic in this. And his character arc being, you know, kind of a Santa Claus who's lost his way a little bit. He drinks heavily, he kind of shirks his responsibilities a little bit, and then having that kicked into gear with this little girl who still believes in him and having to help her when she ends up in this hostage situation during a Christmas family gathering. Terrorists are after money. Again, a die-hard influence, very clear in Violent Night, but it's very much its own picture, and it's quite novel in places, the way that it feeds into both the mythos of Christmas but also the kind of action genre itself. And there are some set pieces, one involving a ladder, nails and bowling balls, which is just has to be seen to be believed. Really enjoyed this one, and I would definitely watch it again. It might become a staple around Christmas time. I give Violent Night 4 out of 5 stars. Check it out. Harbour is on top form. The script is witty and, yes, occasionally violent, but it's an absolute blast. And before I forget, John Leguizamo as the main villain, superb. For more film and soundtrack reviews, please visit Betty Jo Tucker's website, Real Talk Movie Reviews. On Facebook you'll find my pages, Hypnotic Movie Reviews, Book Reviews, Soundtrack Reviews. I am Richard Jack Smith. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.